Oh, hello. Didn't see you there. I'm Emily, and come carve a stamp with me. Alright, so here I'm getting the #1 blade for my speedball lino cutter. Just as a quick disclaimer, I did learn to do lino cutting in high school, which was about 8 or 9 years ago now, something like that. So I'm not necessarily practiced in it, but I kind of hope to kind of get back into it because I always thought it was really fun, and it's just kind of something that over the years I've just kind of kept in the back of my mind and kind of picked up and put down at different points. So I thought it would be cool to kind of start again with some stuff that I already had lying around. So maybe I'll just go over my process for creating this tulip. It's nothing incredibly special, but basically I found a bunch of photos of tulips on the interwebs, and drew them a little more detailed in Procreate, and then basically did a reduction in the detail to kind of just get like the most important shadows, and what would be the most like defining characteristics of the tulip that would make it like look like a tulip. Yeah. Oh, look at me struggling with the little bits. I probably should have changed the blade, but I don't think I have one that's smaller than that really would have gotten into that space better. Possibly I should have just made the tulip larger. Okay, so here I am getting the number 9 blade. This is supposed to be, no, yeah, this is what I'm getting here, yes. This is supposed to be, I think, for fine details. I don't really understand how to use it. Should have probably looked into it while I was doing this, but I just wanted to see what happened first, you know? Get my hands in there, try and do some things. You'll see that this really does nothing, and in fact I think I actually cut through part of the detail that I didn't want to cut through as it happens. Wah wah. Here I stopped and changed the blade at some point. I don't know to what to. It was either a 4, 5, or 6. Basically, I'm now just trimming down all of the sides. I'm not doing any detail work, so yeah. I made the stamp over the course of a few days, from the drawing to the first light transfer and then carve, and then on the second day finish the carving. So here I'm going to try the stamp out. I don't like how I did this. It was more messy than just doing it another way. I probably could have just used a plate or something. I don't have any proper like printing materials, other than like well, no, I'm not even gonna, I don't have any proper printing materials. So you'll see that when I printed it, there was some spots that were still too raised on the base of the stamp, and basically I did something that you probably shouldn't do, that I'm doing right there, and I do not recommend this. Do not do what I did here. I basically still carved it while there was ink on it. So don't do that. It was more messy. Learn from my mistakes. Don't be me. I should have cleaned it off first. But yeah, so there were still some raised parts and some parts that I didn't quite get deep down enough. So basically I just carved out some of those details and some of those pieces of the background of the stamp, because I didn't want them to show in the stamping at all. Change to a 4 or 5 here. I'm just cleaning up and sort of rounding all the edges of the stamp so that it's a little more close together, and basically doesn't get all that icky on the outside. So yeah, that's basically the finished stamp, what it looks like when it's all done. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. It was mostly just a practice to see if I could. This is the ink I used. Some Speedball water-soluble black ink. This is my lino cutter. And that's it.